Hello, everyone. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing series. I did some changes today, so hopefully I fixed what was going on with my microphone. I think there was a short in the uh, USB cord that I used for that, so I switched that over today. It looks a little bit better so far, but I haven't missed much. I cast my rods out and then hooked this small grayling. I did hear a little bit of jingle jangling on the bottom rods a second ago, but I don't see a fish on yet. I did take a quick look at the cafe before we started. Not a whole lot special on there. There's a big perch order and a trophy chub order. So we'll see what we can get. I'm over here at 71.37 fishing off the rock here. Right now I've got the Aquila on with a 29 retrieval speed. We'll see what we can get. I did not make any more tea between episodes like I meant to, so I have to do that after this episode. Or if it starts raining, I may have to make a small amount during the episode. But so far, everything looks a lot better with the microphone. I watched it for a couple hours last night and a couple hours this morning after I recorded the float fishing episode where I had the same problems. And it looks like it's held out. I may have turned up the volume a little bit as well, so keeping an eye on that just to make sure I don't peak out everything. If you notice, volume on commentary may be a little bit louder. I haven't changed desktop. Looks like it may be a little bit lower than I'd like, but oh well, not a big deal there. There's not a lot of important sounds in the game. Did catch a small brown trout here. About 11:30 in game when we started today, so we'll see what we can get. Today's goal is mainly silver. Um, Obviously, experience is nice and all that too, but we still need quite a bit of silver to be able to update our rod before quarry. Our rod and reels. Doesn't look like anything there. Oh, maybe last minute fish. Yep. Last minute chub. Tiny. I'm going to switch over to the black spiker for a second, see what happens. Noticing a lot of good brown trouts in chat. So far, we've yet to even get a marker. Just saw some video lag and thought maybe my microphone was disconnecting again, but does not look like good. Oh, I see what happened. Good old Epic Store was putting something up in the corner of my screen. You won't see that because I'm using game capture, but I saw it. So far, the switch to the spiker doesn't seem like it was the right choice. It is morning time, about 10:30 my time on November 1st, new month. So, getting this recording done early today. Got a busy afternoon ahead. Go to the green spiker. That got an immediate bite. Probably the biggest fish we've had today. Grayling, probably 500 grams. Should at least be a marker. First marker. Great. Gonna kill Chrome. We've seen video lag again. Not too bad, but if I can keep it clean, I want to try. Well, fishing this rock hasn't turned out to be extremely good, so hearing things, or is there a fish on it? Fish on, it's a small fish. Let's go back to the Kilo for another cast or two, and if we don't get anything, we may be moving. And email client gone. Surprised I didn't see that when I went to go close out Chrome. One more cast to the other side of the rock here. And that got a bite. Doesn't look like it's an amazing fish, though. Very tiny grayling. Not liking what I'm seeing, so we're gonna adjust. Whoops. Finger slipped off the R key and I turned the friction brake way up and didn't mean to. Glad I saw that. Alright. Let's go down this way to our usual spot down here, see if things pick up a little bit. Alright, got those set up. Let's see what we can get over here. That's a good sign. Well, maybe it was. For someone who doesn't want to try anything on their own. I'll give the 39 a try. I'm not sure it's going to help anything. Doesn't look like it will. At least we got something on the bottom rods. This one feels like it's a pretty decent one. Decent crucian, 373 gram. And cast that one back out. Switch back over to our fin rod. Go back to the spiker and let's see what happened. Looks like that Uzbek, I may have mispronounced that, is using the 18, the green spiker. Hello, good fish. And I think that's 7263 is where that person's at. I think that's over by the other rock where we weren't getting any sort of a bite. I won't dig for worms today because of no food. This is a good grayling, probably right around a kilo. Yep, right around a kilo. Let's see what we got over here. I think there might be a fish on this one. There's not. Fish on this one, though. Nice roach. It's a downside of the opposite sides of the river being good for everything is you have to run between them so much. For no reason, apparently, despite all the jingle jangling. With the sun going down, let's switch over to the 15. Yeah, so far, not much over here either. Yeah, 7260s down at this rock. I'll give that a try. 60. That's even further down. Yeah. On the left side of this rock. Yeah, got a bite. Looks like a decent grayling. Not an amazing one, though. Not quite a decent one either. Not quite a marker. This one's a marker, though. 600 gram. Hello, fishy. Always love it when I cast in and get an immediate bite. Good grayling. $1.125, 2,000 experience point. Another small one. Might be a marker. I don't think so, though. 69 gram brown trout. Not a marker. Eat some of the canned food I got when we first started. You get that canned free. So Didn't like that it was in the red. That'll wear your energy out quicker, or at least it feels like it does to me. I don't know if I'm too far away to hear my bottom rods. I'm thinking about moving them in for a quick rough fishing to try and get some extra silver. Just making sure nothing major had changed. There. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for some rough. We'll put the 20 hook on this with worm. And I'll put the 22 hook on this one with worm as well. I need to change the clip, or actually put a clip on it. Nope. Come on. There we go. All right. So I've got I think I got a 7 and an 8 clip. So those are set up. Try and get us some rough so we can get some silver overnight. Because we will have to spend at least a little bit of our 700 silver. Buy tea. And a firewood log. Here's a good fish. Not amazing, but a marker. 500 gram. We're up to 31.1 on spin fishing. Has been a slow day, I will admit. Didn't change the quiver tip on either of those bottom rods, I just realized. Come on, fishy fish. Come on, fishy fish. Eh, not amazing, but I'll take it. Little chub. Not a little chub. This will be a good one. Good chub. I think it's a chub. It might be an ass. Nope, there's the bottom fins. It's a chub. 1.5 basically kilo chub. Nice fish. Actually forgot about my bottom rods until I just heard the bells. That's a reasonable late catch. Marker chub, 31.2 on spin fishing. Don't believe this is a rough. Small gibble. Let's change the quiver tip down. And while I'm here and thinking about it, let's do the same over here. Trying to figure out what's going on with my phone. And looks like it just decided to check my email repeatedly and tell me for every single message that came in instead of a bundle of them at once. Never like hearing 4 or 5 messages in a row. Luckily, I knew that was not my work phone. That was my personal phone. I was less worried. And yes, I carry 2 cell phones. One's for work, for on-call stuff, and one's for the personal life. Keep them separate. That way, in case something happens in the business life, still have a way to get a hold of people. That's a good rough. 85 gram. Another good one. 79 gram. 20.6 on the bottom fishing on this account. Too early. That's probably 6 silver for those 2 rough, would be my guess. Well worth the worms we cut them on. Keep in mind, pretty much everything we've caught on the bottom rods has been free fish, other than buying the rods themselves. We haven't spent anything on any of the baits. We haven't bought any bait for them. Now we bought some. I take that back. We have bought some bloodworms, but basically free. A lot of the wet bread that you start the game with, and worms. And worms you get from just digging and keeping your food and comfort up. What you need to do. You don't necessarily. Yes, I probably spend a little bit more food and comfort digging for worms, but you still need to keep your energy up so that you can cast longer and reel in harder if you need to. That might be a perch. Yeah, that's a perch. I was gonna say that was either a really good rough or a perch. I'm still happy with the decision to go over and start rough fishing, though. Definitely want silver. And honestly, I can get free worms anyway by visiting administration buildings and getting the free float tackle. I don't even think I've done in this series. Another small fish here. Small grayling. That's a good rough. And that might be a perch. Yeah, that was a perch. Dang it. Non-marker rough. Ooh. 54-gram Baltic sturgeon. That would have been a fun fight. This will be a good fish. Over a kilo, I think. Pulled pretty good initially, but then slowed down. It's going to be close to a kilo. I think it's just under 8 to 900. Right at a kilo. Nice fish, though. 1,800 experience points. Sorry to whip my head there. Another good fish. Afternoon and overnight was slow, but morning's turning out to be pretty decent. Was that a brown trout? That is a big brown trout. 859-gram brown trout, almost 3,000 experience points. Perch. And looks like we may have something on one. Can't tell. Nope, not yet. And I just screwed the bite up, so I reeled it in enough. I might as well recast it. We'll see how much silver we make today, and I'll make a decision on how much tea I'm going to buy. And how expensive the tea is here. Be a big rough. You are rough. You're not a big one, though. Decent sized bleak. Almost did a double take there, as I did not expect a bleak. Switch back over to the Spiker 18. And it was a good decision to do so. At least from a good sized fish perspective. That's a good grayling. Ah, I let it get its head turned back to go against me. There we go. Got it. 1.5 kilo grayling, 2600. That's a perch. You actually on fish? You are. You are not a rough. You're a good perch. 365 gram perch. Got about 10 minutes left in the episode here. 33 fish, 50 minutes. Not bad. We've had some pretty good quality fish in there too. Speaking of pretty good quality fish. Marker. It's not an amazing marker, but it's a marker. I'm not expecting to catch anything here. I just wanted to watch that rod. Don't think there's actually a fish on one. Well, got a perch. I think there's a fish. No. There's a fish on. Perch. We'll have a little bit of rough time here. I think there's one here. There's not. Got a little bit of nibble, so wanted to check it. Another marker something, probably. This might be a little bit small. Yep, just below marker. Rod's taunting me. Came over, stared at it, nothing on. As soon as I turned my back on it, fish on. Decent common roach, too. First time the bottom rods have been this active in a while. Small perch. Probably about an hour left of rough time, although we're outside of peak rough time. Another rough, 60 gram. 21.7 on the bottom fishing. Looking forward to getting my new mouse tomorrow. Probably be Thursday before I actually get to use it for at least this episode. I may get to use it on my float episode. My middle finger is not liking this mouse. Just the way it sits is weird. And I'm hoping switching back to the brand I've used for many years helps that. You are not a rough. You are a big perch. 850-gram perch. Nice fish. $74-gram rough. Nice. 22% bottom fishing. Probably a little bit late for rough. Usually 10 a.m. is about the cutoff. Really see the point in moving those rods much. We're not going to be fishing much longer here. We're 55 minutes in, so probably 2 or 3 more casts. And then we'll go sell. And I think I've got a four-legged thing that's starting to get hungry. It is about that time. About noon. The two-legged thing getting hungry too. Me. Get the double speed up. Yep. All right. I'm going to call this our last spin fishing cast of the day. We'll see if we hook anything. 42 fish, not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe 43. I can't tell if there's something actually on the bottom rod or not. I think there is. Yep, 43 fish. Maybe 44. Oh, a late rough. Still a marker. Oh. $44 fish. So looking at it, probably a silver there. I'm going to guess 15 silver for that big brown trout. Probably 5 silver there, so we're 20, 22, 23. I'll come back to the grayling. 24. 40. Another 20 I'm rough is my guess. And then by weight here, 15. So that's 55, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. We might hit 100 silver today. We might. Overall, 117. We definitely did. Bleak was 3, so that was higher. Brown trout was a little bit lower than I thought it was. Chub was pretty much in line. Roach was lower than I expected. Carp was about in line. That was in line. Perch was a little bit higher than I thought it would be. Rough was right in line. Grayling we got more for. Yeah, we got 69. Silver and grayling. Nice. 17, 12. Nice. That was definitely a good day. Let's see if we got anything for the cafe. The only thing we might have gotten is that perch order, or maybe the small gibble. Nope. Big gibble eyed. Got 5 bleak. We would have gotten that, but that's more of a float fishing one. Roaches are big, so nothing there. So 117 silver today. Definitely a good day. Gets us up to 827. If I look at the grocery store, tea here, I'm going to go ahead and buy a big set of tea. Not that much more here than it would be over at Mosquito or Winding, but we definitely need that. That'll hold us over from here. So ended up making about 50 silver today after expenses there buying tea. So definitely a good day. I appreciate everybody watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. And tight lines and have a good one. Bye-bye now.